can also check the levels. Can you say something for me real quick?
Um, hello. I don't know what to say.
Okay. Check the levels. Can you say something for me real quick?
Hello. I don't know what to say. Oh God. I work.
I feel like your audio is like a little staticky, but I can't really tell.
Maybe.
Alright, that's working. It looks like everything's good.
That's good. Here we go. Put it. Where we go? That was the one that's Cassidy. Well, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, I just looked at that spot and it wasn't there, and now that I look back at it, it's only there.
Yeah, you are like extra staticky right now.
I don't know why that is. That's good.
Okay, everything seems to be settled.
Yes.
If there's anyone out there in the chat, go ahead and let me know if there's any audio issues that you notice.
Oh god.
Let us jump over to... Here we are. So, I am playing the N64 version of Gex to Enter the Gecko, which means that it doesn't have any of the opening cutscenes. So I'm just going to pull up a YouTube video and we'll watch that first.
I'm excited. I know nothing about this game. Except for that the main character is a gecko. Apparently.
Since retiring from the public's eye, I had resigned myself to
How old is this game?
It's like mid-90s, I think.
Watching kung fu theater. Days, then weeks blurred into one long, greasy telethon. The next thing I know, some government goons show up at my place. It seems they've caught a whiff of old Mr. Sunshine himself, Rez. He's back in the media dimension, and they think I'm crazy enough to go back in after him. So they whisk me away to Interrogation 101. They play rough. Start giving me the business. I give a little
I
back.
can definitely tell this game's old by the way it looks.
So we negotiate a little something to cover my expenses. They throw in one of those secret agent suits, and I tell them we got a deal. Looks like I'm headed back into the media dimension. It's gonna be deja ouch all over again.
Deja ouch.
Coming through.
Well, I'm excited to see what this game plays like. I feel platforming games aren't that bad. Nice.
It's tail time.
I can see that. I mean, same. Well.
Welcome to the only thing more evil than IRS headquarters.
Oh no. I can't hear you. And well, I can kind of hear you, but you're back to roboting really badly.
Weird. I was also muted
Yeah.
on the stream. Is it any better?
It might be on my side because Discord's like down like in the red part of like the little voice.
That could be it. So let me give the rerun again because I just realized that my mic was muted for the stream. So moves are, we have a jump, we have a tail bounce, we have a tail thwap, we have a tongue swipe, or stick out. If I hold down crouch and jump, then I do a cool karate kick. Let us start in a level. Oh, also there are some walls that you can stick to.
Yeah.
This is how a gecko do. Alright, so welcome to Toon TV Out of Tune.
It looks...
We will first whack 5 purple mushrooms. So it does like a Mario 64 thing where there's different worlds that you just go into.
Okay.
It said that this was the objective here was whack 5 purple mushrooms. You can select whichever one you want at the front and just do whatever one you want to do when you get in there. There's nothing really stopping you. At least for this level, I think there might be some that start you in a different place sometimes. In the early game, I noticed like a lot of how everything is, like where it's at and how to do it. Some of the later ones I just do not understand. Or just because I've never done them before.
I mean, that's fair.
We have these collectibles. If you collect enough of them, they'll change into a different collectible. Then you'll get a life.
Oh no. Now the stream video is not working.
Uh-oh.
It says this video is unavailable.
It's working on mobile.
Maybe I'll change. I can still hear myself. It's just my luck.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
Oh, the other thing that sets Gex apart from other 3D platformers that follow the same sort of mechanic are, he talks a lot. He does a lot of quipping.
Is it good quipping?
It is mediocre quipping. I think it's better than Bubsy. I think that's about it. That's really all I can say about Gex's quipping.
Well, it could be worse.
Alright, just leaves one more mushroom. Oh, sometimes there are little secret areas, like this.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom.
I still can't see anything. I don't know why.
That's weird. I know that while I was streaming, it wouldn't let me view it, and I think that's just because it was like destroying my bandwidth, because that was also like messing with other stuff that I was trying to do.
Yeah. Maybe like close out of the page. And
Alright, well that is the 5th mushroom, which unlocks the exit to the level, which is another television.
are they all televisions?
Yes, that's the gimmick of the game, is that everything is a television.
A little tongue now, a lot of tail later.
Trying to see if I could watch it on a different.
Remember the password. BVXBLCBGBVDBLCBGB /
I.
No one needs to remember the password. That was mostly a joke. Now we will hunt the 2 hunters.
Forget about it.
Really?
There we go. Alright. So I'm just going to collect a few collectibles on my way there. And then we will change into a different part of this level.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I still cannot
Yeah, that's
see
fair.
what you're doing.
I should also say that I am playing this on an Ouya controller. Because that's what I have.
Would Cheech and or
It's pretty
Chong
cool.
report to the front desk?
From the picture you showed me.
It's probably one of the better parts of the Ouya.
Sure, baby, yeah.
Now we have a costume change.
Oh. Finally. I moved it into Firefox, and apparently that's working.
One of the gift
Hmm.
shop in the back.
Weird.
I guess Firefox clearly is superior over Chrome.
I mean, sometimes. Not always.
That's true. Well, in this instance, it's a lot better because now I can actually see what you're doing.
That's fair.
You dressed as a kangaroo?
It is a rabbit. Because
Oh.
I am in the cartoon world hunting hunters that look vaguely like Elmer Fudd.
Oh, I get it now. You're collecting soda cans.
Spinach cans.
Oh. Then, you know what? That makes more sense now that I'm looking at the cans.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
It ton looks like soda cans.
Yeah. But now, because I have collected enough of them, they are now TNT boxes.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Ooh.
Oh, so I'm gonna actually step away or not away from the stream, but away from that level to just show off the rest of this world map that we have unlocked right now.
Okay.
This is where the boss fight will be when I get one more red remote.
Nice. It
And,
definitely looks like an arena for a boss.
and this over here is Scream TV, which is currently showing Smell Razor. Oops. Right here,
In progress, baby.
there is a gate that I cannot pass until I have beaten the boss. And if I go up here, I can get to the N64 exclusive level, Titanic.
Hi. Like the Titanic ship?
Yes. Featuring Gex Cousteau.
That's great.
So the speed run of this game is just a lot of karate kicking.
Ah.
Because it is faster than walking.
I mean, isn't that how it is in real life?
Yeah.
Don't you karate kick everywhere to get places faster?
You know, I hadn't considered it.
Have I been doing it wrong this entire time?
Sounds like I might be.
Keep off the grass. How would you keep off the grass? The grass is everywhere.
I think there's a reason that is in multiple colors. I think they are insinuating a drug reference.
Ah, yeah.
Oh no, I'm too young to have a second childhood.
Don't tell me what to do. Game about a secret agent Gecko. I feel like you had to be on drugs to make this game.
Well, they did make another one.
Oh god.
And this is technically the second one, although it is the first 3D platformer in the series.
Huh.
The first one was a side-scrolling platformer. So Gex, like, actually has a tragic backstory.
Oh gosh.
Where his father was I think, engineer or something at NASA. And then something went wrong, which caused his father to die horribly. But as a result, their family, Gex, his siblings, and his mother, received like a bunch of money as compensation. And so they got moved to like a mansion and stuff and got a big television. And Gex got really into television as a part of his depression.
Oh god.
And then eventually he got sucked into the television by Rez, and that's how the first game went down. And I think at the end of the first game you find out that Rez was his father, trapped in the media dimension or something. I'm not sure if that part's true.
First your dad dies, then he's trapped in a TV dimension.
And then he tries to kill you.
Yeah. You know. How it always is for geckos. I'm sure that's the backstory for the Psycho Gecko.
Now that's what
like it's a little like just weird that this gecko has a tragic backstory like that. That he suffered from depression. God.
They didn't ever say depression, but like, okay, so I don't know how much of this backstory is from the games and how much of it is from the novel.
It was a book too.
Yeah, you can buy a novelization of the Gex 1 stuff. I know in the book he like moves to California for a bit.
Sounds like Gex has lived quite the exciting life.
He certainly has. Whoops. So this one used to be the hardest one for me to get because I could not do the platforming in this game on an N64 controller. Or in this section, at least. Whoops. So I need to do a karate kick there, is the thing.
To go faster.
Yeah, and to go a little bit farther as well.
Slip of the tongue.
Ah. Oh God.
Of course it is not registering when I'm trying to do it. Because the Ouya triggers are a little finicky.
Hmm. It's always when you need it that it doesn't work.
Yeah. Alright, let's wait for this to cycle. Come on.
Young to have a second childhood.
You can do it, Cassidy.
Oh, I got it, but I went in the wrong direction. Of course, this part of the level, for some reason the music doesn't loop on, so when it stops, it's just quiet.
Imagine just being a kid doing this and the music just stops and it's like, even the game's disappointed in you.
I mean, yeah, that's how it was. It was a experience.
Trapped in Boy George's pants.
A Gex experience, if you will.
You did it!
Yeah, one last jump.
Are you one of those people who, like, when you jump in a game, you kind of, like, move your body, too?
Not when jumping, but there are some things in games that get me to do that.
I do that especially when it's something like, I keep trying to jump on something and I keep missing. So, like, sometimes I'll just, like, move my upper body, too.
So if I collect, 30 of the first one, 40 of the second one, and then 50 of the last collectible, I do get a white remote for that. I'm not sure if there's actually any benefit to doing that except for, like, I think a secret bonus boss level or something. There's also an extra remote hidden on every map as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, so we have unlocked the boss fight. But first, we're going to go check out the other level. Or the other two levels.
The Titanic and...
The horror one.
Yes. I couldn't remember its name. I just remember there was a picture of a knife in it.
Scream TV.
Slip of the tongue.
Yes.
First we shall survive the haunted mansion.
Oh, there's 3 different things?
What are you gonna do?
There's 3 on every level, I think. There might be a level where that's not true. So I haven't played. There's like I don't know where to find all 5 blood coolers, which is one of the other objectives on this level. But the other 2 I have mostly figured out over time. I did not like playing this level as a child.
I mean, I can't blame you. It looks kind of spooky.
Some of the enemies get a little spookier.
I mean, now at like 27, I think this would be fine, but I can imagine being a kid and playing this and being terrified.
Alright. So there's this fly right here. This red television fly. And now I'm on fire. So yeah, this enemy right here sucks. It's not a fun thing to look at.
No, it's not.
Whoops, I meant to do a karate kick there.
Like the wall's alive.
Yep. Whoops. Alright, well, I'll just do this the long way then. So on this level, the collectibles go Skull, then Tombstone, then Jason Mask.
What are you gonna do?
Jason. Oh.
So this is a Frankenstein zombie type thing, where you just hit it a few times and body parts fall off.
Where this came from?
Oh, so there is a annual, at this point, extra live stream called Gextra Life.
Oh.
That started a few years ago. That has resulted in several people who ship Gex X Bubsy, also known as Gexby.
Good chip name.
Yes. They are in a loving relationship and have several children.
I wish I knew who the other one was.
You don't know Bubsy Bobcat?
No.
Oh, that's another misguided mascot platforming series. I would actually recommend Chess's videos. Video Chess, I think, is their Twitter handle. They did, before they transitioned, they did a series of videos about Bubsy, because much like my relationship with Gex, they have a similar one with Bubsy.
Ah, nice.
And at one point on their Patreon, had a goal where if they made enough money per month, they would start working on a Bubsy fan game.
That's cool. I don't think I played a lot of Nintendo 64 when I was a kid, so that might be why.
Bubsy was not a Nintendo 64 game, just so everyone is clear.
Oh, what system was it for?
The first couple of games, I believe, were on the SNES, and then Bubsy
Oh.
3D, which is, some would say, one of the worst video games ever made, came out on the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
The side-scrolling platformer games for the SNES were a lot like Sonic the Hedgehog in concept.
Well, I also didn't really play on the NSES, so
Mm-hmm.
for the SNES.
Yes. Oh, I did, however, enjoy this part of this level as a child because
Don't take career advice from Joe Piscopo.
there's toilets and you can jump on them. I sat there and did that for a while. Whoops. Well, we're going to be closing in on one of the worst enemies in this video game here in a second.
I don't know whether to be excited or not.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
It's alright.
I gotta ask, do you have a dog next to you?
Yeah, he's crying because my grandmother has left for part of the night.
Aw.
Yeah, so I had him in here on the bed so he's not just out there crying in the, well, not the dark, but in the quiet nothingness of a living room. Okay, so this guy right here, I don't like him.
Oh.
He's got a knife.
Yeah.
And then when you hit him, his head falls off.
Oh gosh.
And you can't defeat his body. You have to defeat the head. If you hit the body, it just gets back up.
That is pretty scary.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for a kid.
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Is that the Mona Lisa?
It is part of the spooky elevator ride that I will show you in the next run through this level, actually. Alright, hold on.
A little tongue now, a lot of tail later.
Gonna beat this level, and I'm going to step away for 1 second.
Okay.
I have let the dog go out and just sort of walk around the living room.
Okay. I hope your dog feels better.
He just doesn't like being alone. Which, you know, says what he thinks about me, I guess.
Oh.
Tongue now, a lot of tail later.
Alright, we shall ride the haunted elevator.
To our doom.
Yes.
Alright, I'm looking forward to it.
So I'm going to have to speed run this because it's just going to be doing the exact same thing, but there is a single thing I need to hit on the way before I get to the end. Tweet.
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
Oh.
Excuse me. I'm still drinking all that soda.
Yeah, soda was on sale near me. It wasn't as on sale. It was just buy two, get two, not buy two, get three.
still a pretty good deal.
So, just need to come in here and hit this switch to turn on the elevator. No, I just need to go...
Welcome to Under This Old House.
Oops. Alright, and now we get to ride the elevator.
Yay!
It's one of those things where as
Reminds me of Halloween at Rip Taylor's.
it goes down, the pictures get longer and reveal stuff. Like the Mona Lisa one. How do I... There we go. The Mona Lisa one is a Naga. It's got a little snake body. There's a full skeleton there. And then I guess this dude's just like bloody, I guess. It's hard to tell because of the resolution.
Yeah.
Tweet toot. Oh. Do need
Should have
to.
known. The Mona Lisa was
To Under This
a
Old
snake
House.
person all this time.
Yep. If I go around here, there should be a hidden remote.
Licking that way to the top.
Here somewhere. Just have to remember where. There it is.
Nice.
Alright, that's enough of this level.
Like now, a lot of tail later.
What's the final level?
The last objective on this level was the blood coolers, but... Oops.
Oh.
And then the other level that we have available to us, other than the boss level, is Titanic.
Licking that way to the top.
This level is called C-SPAN. Do you get it?
No.
C-SPAN, like the letter C, SPAN, is, I believe, the television channel where you can watch a lot of, like, government meetings and stuff, like Senate hearings and stuff.
Oh.
Like, they broadcast that kind of stuff there, if I'm not mistaken. But this is spelled out S-E-A, SPAN, because it's about the ocean.
Yes.
And that's the joke. Actually, I'm going to take a quick break right now, and I shall be right back. I'm going to put it on hold, and I'm going to mute both of us.
Okay.
popping back in real quick to say I'll probably be back in like 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting a bit of an echo from your stuff. I think it's just picking up, like, do you have headphones on or something? That is why it's picking it up. Okay. Oh. Is there a way we could get away with turning down the volume a bit? It's surprising that it wasn't being an issue earlier. Yeah.
Is it better now?
Mostly better, yeah. It's very faint, and I think once I start playing a game, I won't really be able to hear it. I don't think anybody else will either.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me change the scene back to Gex. We shall do just one of these. So, this is an underwater level.
Oh. I wasn't expecting it to start with the ship already sunk.
No, it's the Titanic.
Well, there's stuff that happened before it
That's
sank.
fair.
The picture is of the Gecko posed like
Leonardo
Rose.
DiCaprio and Rose, I guess. I'm gonna let you in on a secret.
Yes.
I have never seen the Titanic.
You've never seen the Titanic?
Nope.
Do you want to see the Titanic?
Probably at some point.
It's a pretty good movie.
So this sign's glitching out here in the emulator. That sign's not supposed to be moving like that. It's supposed to slowly break apart.
Oh.
There's also like a whole level down here, but we're just gonna go up to the Titanic.
Okay. I think I saw the Titanic like on VHS. Like, and of course, because it was on VHS, it was like I think like 2 movies. Like it had like 2 of them. So like when one half finished, you have to put the other one in and finish watching the movie. It was wild when you had to have like separate parts. Like, oh, this one's done. Put it in the other one. Especially video games like the PS1 where they come in multiple discs.
My name is Kane. I seek water.
It's nice that things just come in one disc now.
Sometimes.
I mean, at least if you don't lose like one half of it, you just don't have it anymore. Now if you just lose one, you just don't have the entire thing anymore.
It's a lever puzzle.
God. It's not that hard of a lever puzzle.
Yeah, it's just a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, this part's more difficult.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Nope. It's a lot easier if you do it the first, like, the way it goes down. Because then you can just slide forward and just keep going.
Yeah.
Or sometimes not.
door does not want to let you through.
Yeah, and this isn't even the hardest part of the level. It's a very difficult level.
Underwater levels are always difficult.
Here we go. Alright, now we're on to regular platforming.
My tail's gonna kick your butt.
Whoops. If you land in the puddles, you actually cannot control him any longer.
Ah.
It sort of handles like ice in that respect.
It's just too slippery for his tiny Gecko feet.
There we go. Alright.
My name is Cain. I seek water.
Oops.
Slip of the tongue.
That's not what I wanted to do at all. Thanks, tooltip. This is why I'm only doing one of these. Granted, this is the only part of the level that involves the Titanic at all. The rest are all in that underwater section from the beginning. It's just,
okay.
I am not super familiar with them because it is sort of dark and hard to navigate.
Yeah.
My tail's gonna kick your butt.
Cool.
Licking my way to the top.
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
My name is Cain. I seek water.
There we go.
Way to the top.
that's a nice look at all of these first levels. Now we're gonna go do the boss fight.
I'm excited to watch you fight the boss.
Oh, you know what? Something else I did when I was a child playing this game. I just turned it on and I would do this. You need to hear all of his cool "I'm on fire" quotes.
On my tongue, darling.
Welcome to Gilligex Isle. It's only slightly racist.
Oh god. Ah. So you have to hit back the blue fire at him?
Yep. But you do get to wear this cool sweater.
You do?
And a white bucket hat.
Yes. His Gecko knows how to dress.
He knows how to dress like Gilligan. So, our password is CP LZDVNC5HBZDVLBQ.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Alright, we get to see a whole new set of levels. So we have Scream TV showing Frankensteinfeld.
Like Steinfeld, but a Frankenstein?
Yes, which is probably my favorite joke in this game, to be honest. www.com.com at Circuit Central Television. And then we have Kung Fu Theater featuring a Mao Zedong, because he's a gecko.
Makes sense.
So this one only has 2 missions in it. But however, it is like every other thing in the 90s that decided to do Kung Fu, a little bit racist.
Yeah.
I'll beat this level, but in an hour I'll be hungry for another.
At the same time, I'm actually very, like, these levels aren't too bad to beat.
That's good. You know, his outfit kind of reminds me of Shaolin Showdown.
Yep. Exactly like the dragons in that show wore.
I'm glad that you know that show too.
I am quite familiar with the Shaolin Showdown.
I really liked that show when it was around.
I think I bought a pack of the trading card game cards for Shaolin Showdown, but only the one pack. Not like anything that I could play the game with.
I did write some fan fiction for Shaolin Showdown with my OC.
Tell me more about your OC, please.
Well, like, they were twins, because, you know, I went along with the, I'm sure many people did this at the time. You know, they were all based on elements, so it was like the Shaolin dragons of light and dark.
Oh.
And the dark one was evil, because... and she was going to, like, die, so, Chase, like, offered her a way to, like, live if she joined him. So her twin went to the dragons, like, you gotta help me save my sister. But then the evil twin killed other sister, and then she just kind of ran off. It was this whole story. And the Dragon of Light kind of dated. What was his name? The yellow kid.
Omi. It was Omi, Raymundo, Clay, and is it Kikyo? I think. Oh no. I'm gonna die. And I didn't find a checkpoint.
My name is King.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Now, I did not hear you after I said Omi's name.
Yeah, my internet disconnected
Oh no.
for like a second.
Yeah, I was just naming all of the Shaolin Showdown characters.
It was Omi, Raymundo.
Clay. I think it was Kikyo?
I think it was Kimiko.
Kimiko, there it is. That's the one.
Yeah.
Then, Grandmaster Feng. And,
Yes, and then
Dojo the Dragon.
Yes, Dojo the Dragon.
So you mentioned Chase Young.
Yes.
I actually did not watch when I originally watched the show, and every time I've rewatched it since, I've never actually gotten that far into the show, where Chase Young is a major character.
Yes.
Most of my experience with it is with Jack Spicer, boy genius.
Jack was great.
Evil genius.
Yes, evil genius.
And the evil Wu Ya.
Yes. I'll admit, I had a low-key crush on Chase, so that could have had a hand in why the evil dragon joined him. It was just me trying to live vicariously through my OC.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think most of what I watched ended after the evil Raymundo arc, which I think was just season 1.
Yes. I remember there was like an evil being later on. It was like the source of all evil. Oni became evil once too. There's a lot of evil.
Yes, Omi became evil, and then he had to time travel back in time or something.
Yeah.
To talk to Grandmaster. I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either.
Dojo's original best friend.
Yeah.
So I've occasionally been thinking about a Shaolin Showdown tabletop RPG, and I think the best way to do it would probably be to base it on the same thing that Legend of Zelda RPG got based on.
I'll beat this level, but in an hour I'll be
Oh,
hungry for
what's
another.
that?
It is. I haven't ever played it, but I know
Neither have
James
I.
has run it a few times for a group of people. Basically, how it works is you have like a few handful of stats. And then you also have items, and the items give you abilities, which is like the whole thing of Shaolin Showdown, huh?
Yeah. All those. What were they called?
They were called the
They were like.
Shengang Wu.
Yeah. I loved all those fights. They were great.
There is a Shaolin Showdown PlayStation 2 game.
Come on, Jake, it's Chinatown.
They do not. Dojo is a major like voice in it. They did not get the voice actor for Dojo.
Oh no.
So it is. It's like I don't remember like how to describe the voice.
You know, I don't remember how that show ended because I think I'd stopped.
Ended it with a
watching.
movie that involved like a ruby of something.
I should go back and watch that movie to see how well
Well, there's
how
also
much I
a
remember.
sequel series that came out not too long ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called Shaolin Chronicles, I believe. And they
Huh.
introduce a new dragon, who's like basically Omi but smaller, and is the Dragon of Wood.
Ah. Maybe I'll check that out too.
But because it was on a different network, they had to change the name of a lot of the Shengongu.
Huh. I wonder why it was on a different network.
Because the original network did not want to make any more Shaolin Showdown.
Why not? It was a good show. God.
I need 9 remotes. I currently have 6.
A little tongue now, a lot of tail later.
At least they didn't take the same route that Kolyoko took, where the sequel series was live action, even though the original was animated.
Because I think like a Shaolin Showdown live action would be like 4 times as racist as a result.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know any of the routes through this level, like at all. Because it's a horror level and I have tried to avoid playing those whenever I could. So...
Well, now you get to discover them. Excuse me.
let us go down this hall.
Yes.
That was death.
Only death awaited you down the hole.
To be fair, it was just a bunch of devil heads with the arrows pointing down. So...
You never know.
that was sort of on me, if anything.
Slip of the tongue.
I just like the way he spins around before he falls over. Have you ever watched Kolyoko?
So Code Lyoko was one of the few things that I had like consistent sort of lucid dreams about.
Oh,
Yep.
tell me more.
Well, I don't remember a lot about it except for I was like consistently in a relationship with the what's the girl's main character's name? Black hair.
Yumi?
Yes.
That's... You're valid. She was pretty good. Although I had a crush on Will, even though he was kind of evil.
Code Lyoko is also a show that I did not get to watch a lot of, but that was mostly just because of when it was on and when I was watching television.
Yeah. I remember the first time I saw it, I thought it was 2 separate shows because of like how they animate being in Lyoko and being in the real world are different. So I was like, is this just 2 shows going on at the same time? I don't know why I thought that. But then I kept watching more and I was like, oh no, it's the same show.
Man, there sure is a lot going on in this level, huh?
Yeah, there is. Oh god. That poor Frankenstein.
Code Lyoko is definitely something I do want to go back and watch all of, though, just because I really liked all of the concepts that show introduced.
Yes. It's a good show, you should. Would you also watch the live action?
Yes,
Career advice from Joe Pitt.
because I don't do anything by half measures when it comes to watching shows.
I'm gonna admit to you, I almost did a podcast on Kolyoko.
I mean, well, consider me in if you ever change your mind.
Alright, I'll let you know.
So I don't
I think-
actually know which level path I went through there. I just sort of kept running, and then eventually I beat the level. Because that's how a platformer works usually.
Yeah.
A lot of tales.
I do want to watch all of Code Lyoko again so I can properly run a Code Lyoko tabletop game using a persona system.
That would be great.
Alright, that is a beer down. Time to work on the next beverage on my desk, which is either some water or the other half of a Pepsi Zero.
I go. Well, you should probably drink some water.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing.
Yes. So, I want to say that all the episodes of Code Lyoko are on YouTube.
Oh, I never even considered watching it on YouTube.
Yes.
Like, because I've been looking for every episode of Code Lyoko in a legally available way. But if it's just on YouTube, then no one can stop me.
Looking at it, for some reason, the first couple of episodes they have are out of order because it goes 5, 1, 2, 4, 3.
It does that sometimes.
Yeah, but I'll send you the link to the YouTube channel.
I know that you can find like a bunch of fan-dubbed episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 on YouTube. And I do believe the person that does the Joey voice does like a pretty solid job.
Now that's what I call
Nice. This has up to episode 95, and I think that's the last episode.
Can't wait to get really into Code Lyoko again and make a Code Lyoko OC. I'm surprised I didn't, to be honest. I didn't do a whole lot of like making OCs based on other properties. Which is a shame. I also don't remember like anything about any of my OCs except for they all almost definitely wore like a trench coat or something and had a grappling hook, and that's basically all of the components that were required. Uh-oh.
Pardon my tongue, brother.
Okay, I'm back, I guess. I don't know what happened.
My internet crashed again.
Oh.
And so now if I sound different, it's because I'm on my tablet, because my laptop is just not
Okay.
connecting to the internet.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I do think you sound a little bit better.
Oh, well that's good.
Oh no! I was talking about how all of my OCs had either just like a long jacket and a grappling hook, and that was basically all it took.
Nice.
Why?
Why, what?
Well, my internet's working back on my laptop, so I could move back to that if you want.
That's up to you.
No, I'll just stay on my tablet in case it crashes again. Now you're in some computer world.
Yes, this is Circuit Central www.com.com.
That's good. Did you get the link to the YouTube channel? Because I don't know if it went through before it crashed.
I'd have to check because I don't have like my Discord as centered.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it.
Gosh darn it. Discord.
Alright, time to fight Mushu Fork.
There we go.
Yeah, I definitely got it that time. Got a lot of lives.
A little tongue now, a lot of tail later.
So Mushu Pork also kinda sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen his design.
Oh boy. See, half pig, half cow.
Yes. Hence the Mushu Pork, I guess. Oh, can't
Yeah,
jump on
kinda
that.
I feel kind of sorry for the guy being two animals sliced into one.
Well, he works for Rez, the person who just, I guess, is trying to destroy the world or something.
That's fair.
You just gonna keep laughing, or what's the deal? There we go. There we go. Just barely beat him to that button.
Oh god, he shattered into pieces.
Yeah, that's what happens to your skeleton if you get electrocuted. The more you know.
Be sure not to get electrocuted. I don't want that to happen to my skeleton.
A C8, right arrow, NSFV, CLK, B9, FV, RBV.
Alright, I'll be sure to write that down so we can get back here.
Alright, so we have another Toon TV called Fine Tuning.
Nice.
We have the Rocket Channel starring The Umpire Strikes Back. Or sorry, The Umpire Strikes Out.
That's good.
And the Prehistory Channel with Pangea 90210. I think there might be another secret level up here.
I kind of like the jokes of the names of the channels.
Oh, it's absolutely the best part of the game. Is that it has lots of good name jokes. Because they don't need to do anything with them other than have them be funny.
That's true.
Actually, I'm not sure if there is anything up here.
There's a satellite.
Weird. Alright, let's
See,
go.
if we did...
Hmm?
We he did a Kolyoko podcast. The first question is, how does Xana work? Because he's supposed to be an evil AI, but he can mind control people? Like,
Well, you see, all these kids today are looking at their cell phones.
also, in the first episode, he makes a normal teddy bear giant and alive.
That's because it's
I'm
Teddy Ruxpin.
I know, but
Just one of the gift shops
I feel like
in
an
the
AI shouldn't be able to affect a non-electronic.
Teddy
What's
Ruxpin's
your-
works incredibly electronic.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was wondering, like, how could a normal-ass teddy bear just... Also, what does Jeremy look like in Lyoko? Because we never get to see that, and it's a shame.
I think he looks. I think he looks like Jeremy, but wearing like sci-fi armor, like a gunman.
You know, I could see that. All we know is that he looks ridiculous because everyone laughed at him when they saw him, which is rude.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
I can see him being in like sci-fi armor.
Like a
With a
Master
gun.
Chief.
Yeah. But it looks ridiculous because he's not really that buff.
Mm-hmm.
Licking our way to the top.
Bumblebee.
My reasoning why Santa can way control people is that in the Ryoko universe, everyone secretly has a microchip in their head.
Hmm.
I don't think that's true, but
Here's a thought. Because you're wondering how it can also affect stuff like making a teddy bear giant.
yes.
What if the real world in Code Lyoko is just a different like server of a datascape?
Oh, so there's a computer inside a computer.
Or it's just like two separate computers connected over a network.
Huh. That could work. I mean, it's just as possible as anything else.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
Because, I mean, the real world is affected by the towers being resetted through the use of...
Maybe. It's been a while since I've watched a Code Lyoko.
Yeah, because when they, when Alita, activates the tower, they're able to go back in time by, like, a day.
That would
That's why when
it's a
people-
server reset.
Yeah. Because when characters die, they're kind of like, oh, we just can't let characters die. We have to find a way to make sure that they're still alive.
That's fair. That's valid.
Yeah. Not that they say that people's died, but like when the stuff in the real world like attacks people, you're kind of like, yeah, they're not, they're dead.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
They call him Flipper, Flipper. Licking our way to the top.
these trumpets sure are going.
I can't hear them because I turned down the volume.
That's valid.
Because it... Well, if I didn't, I would just be able to hear myself talk a second after I've already said something. And it's just weird. Okay, I can feel the trumpets in my heart.
It's like a triumphant Western style thing, I guess. Almost. Not quite Western, but sort of Western. Reminiscent of the West. Oh no!
Oh yeah, I can see what you're saying.
The music has desynced, or has either desynced or like doubled.
Even more trumpets.
Oh boy, the camera sure is a fun thing in this video game.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the music here rules though. This is like some The Mask music.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom.
Oh, nope. Huh. Missed that jump.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom. There's plenty more where this
There he goes.
slip of the tongue.
You're doing so well.
There are a lot of television shows I've noticed that are like extremely on brand for me, and like I talk about them a lot, but I have not watched a lot of. Like, speaking of mainly of like Digimon and
Yes.
Code Lyoko.
It's okay.
Slip of the tongue.
I'm a
That's
fake
still
TV
valid.
girl.
Okay, I support you in your fake TV illness. How far did you get into Digimon? I know you didn't get to the Dark Masters. Did they...
Season 1, like, not very far, like, in like a consecutive way anyways. A lot of my experience of Season 1 was just sort of whatever was on television at the time.
That's fair. I mean, I was the same with Sailor Moon until I started listening to Sailor Business, because when I started watching the show again, I realized I haven't seen any of, like, the first 3 seasons. I was like, I'm a fan of the show. I haven't seen, like, only one season of it, but, you know.
I haven't watched any Sailor Moon. Well, that's not true. I watched like the first 5, 6 episodes of Sailor Moon.
I just remember watching Super S as a kid because my older sister would watch it, so I would watch it because there would be no way for me to get the TV away from her. So I was like, I'll just watch it, I guess. or their siblings. And that's how I started watching Digimon too, until I went back to rewatch it when I was older.
I feel like the most Digimon I've watched is Digimon Frontier, which is the one where they become the Digimon. Their
Yes.
spirit digilution or spirit evolution.
I haven't actually seen that one before.
It's got absolutely amazing theme song.
Oh. I know my favorite is Tamers.
I haven't like watched a lot of Tamers. I listened to Digi Mondays for a bit, but then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, so I've avoided everything that Riley Hopkins has ever touched.
Yes. There is a good Digimon podcast that they're going through the first season, but because the three hosts kind of live in different countries, it's on hiatus now, and I don't know if it'll ever come back because they got pretty farther on the Dark Masters, and it was just such a fun show, and I'm so sad that they weren't able to keep it up because of the schedules.
Whoops.
I like that bone through the gecko's nose. Okay.
What's up?
I just saw you throw yourself over the edge.
It was accidental.
It's okay. I do that all the time in video games, where I just throw myself over the edge by accident.
Oh yeah, the collectible on this level is Weird Meat.
That's great. Yeah, it was called Digimon Digital Moncast, and it was good. I'm sad that it'll probably never come back and finish. Why does everything I love never finish? I mean, I can't blame them. I understand, like, having, like, difficult work schedules and life schedules that make it hard to...
Yeah.
Because two of them live in Australia and one of them lives here in the States.
Oh boy. This pterodactyl needs to stop at 1, having teeth, and 2, getting near me.
Yes. That is unsettling.
Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition.
Killed it. Now I can never haunt you again. Except
For in my dreams, yeah.
Oh, I wanted to mention this, since it seems to be just us two. I mean, it's not like I couldn't say this in front of other people, but like other people haven't listened to the Morphcast. Because I was listening to a different Animorph podcast, and it's with someone who's never read the books before and someone who hasn't read them in forever. And the hosts were talking about, like, oh, please don't spoil us. I'm like, okay, I won't. I'm not gonna do that because I don't usually do that. But at one point, they were talking about how they like the idea of Tobias and Axe, and I was just sitting there like,
Oh no.
like, should I break the no spoiler rule to tell them that they should not, no, you should not do that. Anything else, but, well, not anything
Yeah.
else. Like, but you're gonna regret
Yeah.
thinking that.
I think I would wait and see how invested they get in it.
Yeah.
Slip of the tongue.
I was like, oh no, oh god.
Oh, you sweet, precious child.
You're gonna be in for quite a surprise later.
At 1 million years, 2 white tigers, and we're at Siegfried and Roy.
That's the level of comedy you can expect from Gex the Gecko.
Exciting.
Yeah, I just said add Yeah, 10 million years, 2 white tigers, and we're at Siegfried and Roy.
It's pretty okay for the 90s.
Can't tell if this is a pterodactyl or a pterodon.
And you know, I don't really know the difference.
Neither do I. Which is weird because I do enjoy dinosaurs.
I was into dinosaurs for like a short period of time. I had a dinosaur phase, but I quickly got
I
over
also
it.
had a dinosaur phase. But I did not quickly get over it.
I was really into Triceratops. I don't know why. No, it wasn't Triceratops. It was the ones with the long neck.
That's a lot of those. Was it?
I think it was like.
What letter did it start with?
I think it was the. It started with B.
Alright, so bad news. If you're thinking of the Brontosaurus, turns out that was fake.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so what happened was they confused the bones of multiple dinosaurs as being one dinosaur.
My favorite dinosaur turned out not to be real.
Yeah. It was like a brachiosaur and like an apatosaur or whatever it is.
Well, at least I know now, as an adult, instead of being like 10 and finding out.
Yeah, I'd hate to break that to a child.
I'll just go into my past, be like, turns out.
Dinosaurs is fake.
I had a much longer dragon phase than dinosaurs.
I owned multiple Dragonology books.
Me too. I don't think I own them anymore, but I did. A lot of stuff I used to own is gone or was given to my younger sister, and I don't know if she still has any of them.
I got destroyed by a Velociraptor.
For a second there, I thought you were saying that your dragon books got destroyed by a dinosaur, and I was confused.
Understandably so.
I mean, what a story that would be. Yeah, my dragon books are gone. The dinosaurs got jealous. So real. They're not as cool. Or are they? Well, I guess it depends on your feelings on dinosaurs.
Alright, I think that's enough of this level.
Yeah, this does not look.
I have how many remotes do I have? 11. I need 3 more. 3 more remotes in order to unlock the next set of worlds.
Is there another boss you have to fight?
There is one more. I'm not sure when it is. This level is bad.
I'll trust your opinion. It does kind of look bad.
So it has an air meter.
Oh god. I hate stuff like that.
And it started with him asking, has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister? It's because he likes television, you see.
Yes.
Dr. Uranus, free exam.
Oh my god, that joke.
Get off me, you weird oxygen-sucking machine.
Alright, boys. Phases on stun.
Hey, you need that, please.
Oh,
Huh?
well, okay. Can't say I've ever been to this part of the world before.
Oh,
Oh, it's the trench run.
at least you don't have to worry about oxygen anymore.
For now.
But you do have to worry about being shot at, apparently.
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's
Oh no!
sister?
Oh no!
Phew, that was close. Ah, that R2-D2 has a gun.
Oh, Jesus!
Did you see the gun?
Yes, I saw the gun. It's a big gun.
It sure is.
On my tongue, darling. Licking my way to the top.
Oh, I think I can start feeling... I decided to mix the rest of my vodka with the soda.
Oh,
Start feeling it
yeah.
taking effect.
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister?
I mean, it's mostly soda, but I only had a little left. So now I need to buy more vodka, because now I'm out.
Alright, boys. Phases on stun. Pardon my tongue, darling.
It lasted me like a month. It was the same one I was drinking New Year's Eve.
Oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Oh god.
I was so close to an airbox.
You can make it. Oh no, you can't make it. It's, well, the video's a little slower than
Yeah.
what you're seeing.
Speedrun strats.
There's the gecko on my tail. R2, see what you can do with it.
Oh god.
Nice Luke Skywalker impression.
You're saying that to me or the game?
To the game.
Okay, I was like, I wasn't doing an impression. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, no, I know. Just keeping you up to date.
Thank you. When I rewatch this stream, I'm sure it'll make more sense because I'll be actually be able to hear what the character is saying.
I think you could live without hearing what Gex is saying.
File this under ouch.
Is there somewhere for me to go from here? Guess not. I think I had to go up that tower. I think that was just a health pickup.
Yeah. It doesn't look like there's anything else around.
Oh. Well.
Now you're lost in space.
Forever.
So someone finds this tiny gecko in a astronaut suit. And you're like, what?
Alright, I was pretty quick to where we were before.
Yeah. Which is nice. Now, is Dex the same size as humans, or is he still tiny?
I think he is like slightly shorter than humans.
I wonder how short.
I would say about 4 foot, if I had to guess.
Alright, he's not that much shorter than me. Oh, I guess a foot could be a lot, depending. It's like the size of a small child. Or a normal child. I don't know what size children normally are, because I've been like 5 feet for most of my life. I just always been a tiny person.
Okay, we're getting there.
There's a gecko on my tail. R2, see what you can do with it.
Uh-oh. That's not a good level for our health to be.
No.
Nope.
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister?
Oh no!
Alright, we're not that far away, though. That checkpoint was pretty close.
Yeah.
Whoops.
There's a gecko on my
Yeah,
tail.
get more
R2, see what you
oxygen.
can do.
Oh no!
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister?
There he goes.
Come on.
There's a gecko on my tail. R2, see what you can do with it.
Are you kidding me? Can't believe that just happened.
Oh no!
is plenty more where this came from.
Oh, come on.
Oh no!
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister?
I'm getting kind of tired hearing this voice clip every time I respawn.
What's the voice clip?
It's the Fox Mulder sister voice clip.
Ah.
Normally you don't get a voice clip when you respawn, but now I'm getting it literally every time.
Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's
He's just
sister?
trying to keep trying, but you think it's funny. It never. It won't happen, Gex.
There's a gecko on my tail. R2, see what you can do with it. Just getting my kicks. My tail's gonna kick your butt.
Ah, by killing it, I have hurt myself.
Licking that way to
Alright.
Think of the emotional weight of killing a machine. I don't know.
Or just the fact that it exploded.
Sure. That's probably it.
Mm. Alright, well, I'll beat that level entirely. See if I can get another one out of this Toon TV level real quick. I don't know where this tree is.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop and the bathroom.
I'm just gonna guess where it is from. Alright. Question is, did they mean this tree? I doubt it, but no.
I don't.
Would Cheech and or Chong
I don't think
report
so.
to the front desk?
loves to jump a bunch.
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pen.
Oh.
No, I'm too young to have a second childhood.
Oh, this timing is like a little weird.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
It's like a little bit shorter than I think it is. Camera, please.
Yeah, this camera in the game is not good.
Well, should have seen that coming.
Slip of the tongue.
What the hell?
There is plenty more where this came from.
It really feels like the way this is in this part is just not meant to let you get to where you need to go.
Shark of raw.
Yeah, you would think you want to ride it around, but actually that is not what you want to do at all. Love to touch a cactus.
Cactus is trying to just put you out of your misery.
Trying to figure out why I can't consistently get my karate kick happening.
No, I'm too young to have a second childhood.
Oh gosh. Caught my hiccup on the stream.
Okay. Just in time for the music to do the fun thing that it was doing last time.
Where it stopped?
No, where it like started doubling up, kind of.
Ah.
It did an even weirder thing for a second, where like half of it cut out and it was like, brr, 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 brr.
Trying to play the sad trumpets.
All right. Interrupted my jumping flow by getting another spinach. What? What? Let me take a second to make sure. Alright, I had to check my Twitter stuff for a second.
Okay.
Or not my Twitter, my Discord stuff. There we go.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
I'm gonna be real here, I have no idea how I'm supposed to climb this tower of blocks.
Neither do I.
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Definitely looks like it's impossible.
Pardon my tongue, darling. Slip of the tongue.
And it like doesn't snap to the 2D like the other section did. Oh, there we go. Through the door. Now I'm in a duck costume. Because previously it was rabbit season, now it's duck season.
Yes.
File this under ouch.
Oh.
Hey, I feel like
George's pants.
Whoops. Well, fell down.
Look, I just wanted the gift shop in the bathroom.
Hmm.
Would Cheech and or Chong report to the front desk?
There we are.
Licking my way to the top.
Tree you had to climb.
Phew.
You did it.
Alright, we unlocked the next section of levels.
Nice.
DTY82 exclamation 5YD9MWJG5VD5. That's an important
Oh, no.
one.
That's my social security number. How did I get it?
It's impressive considering how many letters are in it.
I know.
Licking my way to the
I almost
That's why I'm
just
so surprised.
fell down a hole. Gexzilla versus Mecha-Rez. I need 21 remotes. I am at 14.
You cannot mecha fight yet. At least that's what I think it's gonna be. Said mecha res.
We have Honey, I Shrunk the Gecko and
Welcome to the only
This
game
Old
working
Cave.
at IRS headquarters.
It's just an old cave. There's nothing else there. Look at it. It's just this old cave.
Yep. Welcome to Under This Old House. I'm gonna write down this password because I think I am done with a Gex the Gecko tonight.
That's fair. How long have you been playing? Like
2.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah. That's enough geckoing for one person.
Let alone two. So let me close that out. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna go back to the Gex thing. I'm gonna move my task manager out of the way so it's not on there. I'm gonna play the Digimon Frontier intro. It's so good, is the thing.
I believe you.
Look to the past as we head for the future to reclaim the digital world. With faith in ourselves and trust in each other, we live by the lessons we've learned. As we work towards one solution, through a spirit evolution. Digimon, forever united as one. Digimon, together the battles are won. Digimon, through us let your spirit evolve. We're all for one world, there's a world for us all. We're all for one world, there's a world for us all. Digimon.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
It's incredibly good.
A very good opening. Digimon. I mean, there's no godlike champions, but
Agree to disagree. Good night, everybody.
good night.